Welcome to Time with Thebsian. This is the third video on marriage and the second video on preparation for marriage. Now we know that marriage is a process that makes man and wife live together and they form a nucleus of a new family. Siblings are the binding factors in the family life. Both relations from both sides adds to the strength of the new family. So now we know that we are a family with or without siblings. So we have relationship with own parents of the bride and the groom and the families of the relationships, families of relatives, then families of friends. Then we have to have our relationship very smooth with our neighbors, our servants, and if we are working in offices, we have to keep an eye on our relationship with the co-workers or staff of the office. So in the family, we find that we have to adjust with the relationships of our parents. If we have siblings, then we have to adjust with the behavior and nature of our siblings, and our siblings working with our parents or neighbors and servants. So these are the media of interactions, and you have to have a careful observation and handling of the children in this matter. This relationship with parents and children are very sacred, and you can mold it for the future binding. When we think about the relationship with our parents, then with our children, and there will be siblings in the family. Naturally, they will have fights and doubts, and we have to be careful to manage all these matters so that the family is strengthened. We get parental care from our parents if we need it, and more than that, the children will have more freedom with the grandparents, since grandparents can have enough time with children, and during this time they can slowly mold the children to get away from their bad habits and bad behavior. So the relationship with others, we have the bride and the groom may have very strong friendships with other people, our colleagues and our classmates. But when you are married and you have started a new family, naturally what you have to do is you have to rethink about your relationship with your old friends and colleagues with a view that you have to behave in such a way that those relationships won't hurt the unity of the family. Otherwise, it may create problems in the family life as well as the bond of the family will slowly become loose. When we take the worth of the family, any other relationship is not worth maintaining if it is going to affect the routine and special relationship in the family. So continue with the old terms. We have to be careful with the staff in the offices, your seniors and your juniors, as well as the superior staff and staff of the lower grade. The staff of the superior grade may not say or comment about your life and about your newly married life. But when it comes to the staff, they may make comments about your marriage and your family situations. It may be imaginative stories, but they may just speak about it, not to you, but among themselves. Here you have to be very careful that forget about those things. You have not heard it because you cannot manage tongues of others, and you have to make sure that it doesn't affect you, affect your behavior with them. You have to be very natural and happy with them. So that is the only medicine for this sickness. Slowly you will understand that it is getting to the low stage and finally will stop. So the medicine, now you know that you have to be vigilant and do not respond to any kind of talk about your marriage or situation. You may be thinking about the relationship or the neighbors. Neighbors may come or visit your house to see the new bride or new groom who have come to their neighborhood. Welcome them, talk to them nicely, and answer their questions very briefly and short. As you know that some people may ask, some special questions. There, the answer may be your smile only, because those questions need not require any specific answer. So you have to visit the neighborhood. The purpose is for mingling with them. The second thing, if there are old people in any house, sick people in any house, you have to visit them often. You need not offer anything. You need visit them and keep the company with the family. And the children or the siblings of that family are the best speakers about you in the neighborhood. We have to mind our business in managing our servants or helpers. There may be permanent servants. There may be people coming in to carry out occasional responsibilities, helping you to maintain the house in the order and getting the work done smoothly in the house. Something like running the house smoothly in the day-to-day life. Strangers are coming, what you will do? Strangers are strangers and you need not interact with them. You can say you are not interested in what they are coming to offer, or you don't need their help in doing whatever jobs that is handy for them to help you. Maybe to clean your gas stove or wash your car or whatever it is, or clean your house. They will offer a lot of things. They may bring cotton clothes. They may bring floor materials. So kindly keep strangers out of your life, and if you are interested in something, can ask them to come again the time when your husband is at home. You need not tell them that you come on Sunday or Saturday when my husband will be there. You need not tell them like that. You can simply come. You can simply ask them to come on a particular time that you know that your husband is going to be in the house. So we have seen how a bride and a groom have to manage the relationship with their own parents, their own siblings, their own office people, their own servants, their own neighbors, and the strangers. So that is in summary. We have to say that we have to be very careful in the management, because if we are going to make big mistakes in the relationship with all these people, then it is going to hurt the bond of family. Thank you very much for listening. Please let me have your comments in writing or calling. See you next week. Thank you for being with me.